everyone, this is Ida with Created to Create. Excuse my mess, you guys. I have been playing and I wanted to get one last video in before the hurricane comes, because or if it comes, because I'm not speaking that into existence. Um the last time we got a hurricane was 2 years ago, and it caused a lot of damage. We were out power for a month, so that meant that I didn't have internet, I didn't have power, we didn't have anything. So I want to try and get this video in, just in case. And then if you guys don't hear from me for about a month, you already know why. Anyway, guys, just keep Florida in your prayers. Situations can change. It changes when the body of Christ starts praying. When the church starts praying, situations, things just change. So all of you who are prayer warriors, please pray for Florida or for anybody who is in the path of this hurricane. That being said, you guys, I do want to share I had some other stuff prepared to share with you, but I'm going to just set it aside and share this one with you. Again, like I said, if I have time before anything happens, I will share another one, but it might not be happening. So I created a card and I wanted to share it with you. It had actually been sitting on my desk for a couple days, just had some stuff cut out, but I hadn't put it together. Uh, for some reason, I just didn't feel like crafting, and that very seldom happens to me. I'm one of those people that I have to do something every day, but for past few days I've just haven't been wanting to do anything. So I did, but just I didn't have any ideas. So anyway, I had this sitting on my desk, and finally I decided to go ahead and play with it. I hope that you guys can see the base on here is an embossing folder of a postcard. I will share that link in the description box. I was able to find an embossing folder bigger than the one I use for my postcard embellishment boxes. So I did find one that was a little bit longer and wider, so I went ahead and picked that up, and it was pretty reasonable. And I will, like I said, anything I can find, I will post the links. Anything that's not available and I know of something that's pretty similar, I will link that. But again, when you click on the link, you'll know whether you want it or not. So I started out my base with an embossing folder. Before I even picked out the card or the back paper or anything, really, I just embossed a piece of paper in this. It's like a pearl paper. And I just had it sitting on my desk, and I love this embossing folder because it says postcard right there, and then it has all the swirls, and you can't see it down here because I covered a lot of it up. You can see a little bit right in there. You can see there is some embossing there. It's like a and I didn't have any. I was going to put some in this project, and I didn't, or I do, I just haven't taken out my fall and Christmas stuff yet out. I still have it put away. It has like a pine cone right there. It's a very nice embossing folder, and I should have embossed a piece so I can share it with you, but it's nice. I'll show you the envelope in a minute. And this little truck here is another stamp and die set. It comes with the stamp, and it does come with the die to cut out the truck and the tree, and I think a sentiment. I'm not for sure. I have to. No, gift packages. Let me move these out of the way. Okay, let me do this the right way. So the truck, I hope that I am in frame. The truck and the Christmas tree came from this stamp and die set. It comes with the truck, the gifts, and then some pine branches. I really like this. This has got like a scenery back here. It's really nice. And then the tree, of course. And here's the die for the tree, the one for the truck, and for the gifts. So I used just the truck and the little tree right here. And I picked this up on Amazon. So I will share the link to that. So I used that. And then I use these flowers that are from Hobby Lobby in the Christmas area. And they have these every year. They have them this size, and then they have them smaller. I love these poinsettias. I always pick them up every year since we got a Hobby Lobby, because we haven't had one that long. So and whenever I can, I pick them up. And I used these stickers that were gifted by, it was either Rica Lorena or Mariposa here on YouTube. In last year's Christmas shape tag swap, she joined my swap that I had hosted, and she gifted everybody these stickers. So these words right here, holiday wish, and they're like on a, they're on dimension, they're on cork board. So this is the sticker set where these came from. This I won't be able to link because it's probably not available anymore. The other thing that I used are these square stamp dies, and these are an alley purchase, guys, so I won't be able to link these, but these are not, these, any postage stamp die that you have will work, whether it be rectangle or square, but because the piece I wanted to use was square, so I remember I had these square ones, so those are the ones that I used. And then I used these different dies that my friend Jacqueline, she's MetalArc001 here on YouTube, she gifted this to me last year, and she gave me all these holiday foliage dies, and I use this one and this one up here, so I use those two. And here's the embossing folder. Look at that pretty embossing folder. Let me put something behind it. Nope, I don't think that helps. It's a beautiful embossing folder. See, you see the pine needles right here in the corner. Here is that pine cone, and then it says postcard with the swirl, and then it's got the indentation of the postage stamp. It has the line going down the middle, and then the lines where you would write or stamp a message. And then it does have the edging, the little stripes along the edge. This is a very, very nice embossing folder, and I hope it is showing up because it's beautiful. It really is. No, it really doesn't show up no matter what I put behind it. But it's a very nice embossing folder, guys, and I will link this. And this is a pretty big size. It's bigger than the standard size. Let me measure it for you real quick. Let me grab my ruler. That way you guys know how big it is. It measures, it is, oh wow, it's 6 7/8 inches long, and the width is 4 7/8 as well. It's pretty big. It's a very good size embossing folder. So this is the one that like I said, that I picked up on Amazon, and it's beautiful. One, you can use this for Christmas because of the pine branches and the pine cone, but you can also use it for fall, for Thanksgiving. So this would be one that you could use during the holidays. You can do it really any time of the year because pine trees and pine cones are all year long, so you could be able to use it for anything. But I think it would look very pretty done in the fall, and I'm thinking about doing that, but I just haven't had a chance. So that's the other one I used. And before I share it with you, before I share that with you, I'm going to share some paper that I picked up that is very, very economical that you guys might want to pick up. I used my Martha Stewart pine needle little punch, and the green ones, the green pine needles right here, those came from that punch. I absolutely love this Martha Stewart punch. I don't think it's available anymore, but Tim Holtz has one very similar, so I will link the one that Tim Holtz has. And then I used some ribbon. This one I just picked up recently at Hobby Lobby. It's 10 yards, and it's 5/8 of an inch wide, and all it says is Merry Christmas, and it keeps repeating the sentiment, the Merry Christmas. And this one, I believe, that came from Family Dollar or Dollar General. I think that's where this one came from, guys. And what I use for here, I cut out the stamp right here to adhere it to my stamp on my postage card. So anyway, this is the card that I created. Here is that stamp that I cut out of the ribbon, and then the back piece I cut it out with my dies, the square stamp dies. On the swirlies right here, I used the gold stickles to just kind of outline all the swirls that were on the embossing holder. Right here are the holiday stickers because I didn't want to stamp on it, so I just kind of put these little that little holiday wishes cork board sentiment there. Here's that trim. Merry Christmas. It was perfect, the length. And then here's my little truck, and I added all kinds of little snow on the truck to, like, if it's at a or going towards a tree farm. So there's a tree right here, and then the snow everywhere on the little vintage truck. And the little truck does have glossy accents, like on the lights, on the window, on the windshield. And then I added some of these little berries right here. These were gifted to me by my friend Sabrina. She sent me some poinsettias and she sent me some berries. So I tucked some berries in here. I actually got 3 because they're double-ended berries, stamens. And I snipped them in half, and that way I had ended up with 2 little bundles of 3. And then this poinsettia is that one from Hobby Lobby, and all I did was add gold stickles to the edges. But I think it ended up really nice, guys. I really like the way it came out. And the paper pad that I have back here, you can see it a little bit. It's red, and it has some polka dots on here that match the paper that I was using in the front. And I didn't put a sentiment in it because I really don't have time to do that right now. I have some things that I have to take care of, but I did want to share this with you guys before we lose, or in case we lose power. Not before, in case. I thought I had turned this on, and I guess I didn't, guys. I'm sorry. And, but anyway, that's all that I created, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Another thing that I did purchase off of Amazon, come on, was this paper pad by Martha Stewart. And I paid $1 and change for this paper pad. And it comes with 24 sheets. Let me turn that phone on now. Okay. It comes with 24 sheets. And it's a 6x6 paper pad. I paid less than $2 for it. I thought it was a really good buy. And I will flip through it for you so you can just... I don't even think I've even cut it open yet. Nope. Let me open it so I can share it with you guys. It's not double-sided, it's just single-sided, but it's pretty paper, especially if you want to do, look at this beautiful white one with the snowflakes. It's very pretty, and I guess you get 2 of each. And then there's a little village. I'm going to link this one, guys. This is a recent purchase, so it's probably still available and hoping at the same price. Then there's this one. I'm into the blues for some reason. So there's that one. And then the next one is this green one with the little cardinals. I think that's what they are on there. And then this one, look at how beautiful. They're foiled. This one's foiled. So there's some foil sheets in here. Here's the one with the polar bears. And then here's another white and silver foil. It's a very pretty paper. Here's another one. This one is not foiled. It's just white and gray. And then there's this one. This one is foiled with the blue and then the silver foiling on it. And there's this one. I'm not too much for this stuff right here, but I like the snowflakes. There's this one. This one has foiling on the antlers. Pretty. And there's that one. And that is the end of the paper pad, guys. But like I said, I only paid $1 and change for it. So I will link it in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Those of you who are in Florida, I pray that all goes well for you. I'm definitely going to be praying for everyone, not just for my area, but for anybody that is in the path of the hurricane. I'm one that I don't really watch TV or anything like that, so it kind of just snuck up on me, you guys. But, you know, like I said, there is power in prayer, you know, and as children of the Lord, you know, we know what his promises are to us. He says he will never leave us or forsake us. And we have to believe that, you know, believe that the Lord is faithful, because he is. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope everyone is having a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.